Morning, Saturday, May 23rd. A familiar sight. Puddles. 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 Puddles, anyone? Something we didn't have yesterday. Oh, so the weatherman was wrong. Big surprise. He said it was going to stay south of the thruway. We had a chance of just a slight spotty sprinkle. Well, I dumped 4/10 out of my rain gauge, so almost a half an inch is a little more than a spotty sprinkle, buddy. But anyways, and when I say south of the thruway, I-90, so anybody y'all want to know where I am, just follow I-90 into New York, go to exit 40 and look about roughly 8 miles north, a little northeast of exit 40 on the thruway, and that's where we're located. So anyways, the only good part about this, like I told Barb this morning, oh, and they brought my fertilizer nice and early so I could start. Yeah, not going to be starting. A half an inch of rain, or just shy of a half an inch of rain now, is going to dry up a lot quicker than it did 2 weeks ago when we were struggling to get out of the 30s and 40s. So I don't know what it is, 9 o'clock. My alarm went off this morning. I opened the shade to our bedroom window, saw the puddles in our driveway, shut the shade, and went back to bed till 7:30. But it's already, I'm in a t-shirt, 65, 66, going to go up to the mid-70s. Sun is supposed to, break through and be good and sunny here later. It's tomorrow, Sunday, upper 70s, pushing 80, supposed to be good. So I think tomorrow we can probably get back on and do something. Will we get on the chisel plow ground first thing tomorrow? Maybe not. Maybe I'll hook onto the terra disc again, tear up some corn stubble, drill some beans. At this point, I don't care. I mean, I want the corn in, because the earlier you get your corn in, the better yield potential you have. But as long as we're putting something in the ground, corn or beans at this point. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm across the road in the first piece of corn that we planted. There's one. There's one that just came through. There's one that's just coming through. There's one. There's one. So the corn is coming. Hello, little buddies. Grew up to be big and strong. Yield 200 bushel the acre. And tell all your friends. So, as you can see by my footprints too, it's squashy. Unfortunately. Squashy. Oh, Lord. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So corn is coming up. So what did I say today was? May 23rd. That was planted May 13th. The very first piece that I planted. So 10 days. Not horrible. I mean, stuff we're planting now probably be out of the ground in 5 or 6 days. Well, my shoes are all mud because it's been warmer. If you recall, I don't know what video it was, two videos ago. I was gonna plant that the night before on the 12th when I ran up to plant my brother's sweet corn patch, but that's when we had that freak snowstorm. So I didn't plant it till mid-afternoon the next day after it dried up some. So basically that was probably up yesterday. It's probably 9 days. But it's coming out of the ground. I just gave it an inspirational speech, so hopefully it yields 200 bushel the acre like I told it to. So, being it's a rainy day, I'm getting things ready. Flat tire on the chisel plow. I'm going to try to put some air in it and see what happens. Also, busted bolt on that shank. I was wondering why that was hanging down so much lower than the other ones. That would be why. So I guess that's one good thing about a rainy day, is you get to go through everything. And I don't need to grease this because I greased it when I flipped the points the other night. You can see that these are still got a lot of life left to them, where that end is rounded off, wore out. So when I flip points or change points, that's when I go through and grease everything. So I'm going to try and put air in this tire, which it probably won't take. I think they're 11L15s. I don't know. If they are, I know I have one. Let's put it that way. If I don't have one, then I'll be calling my tire guy. Alright. Got the new bolt in that shank. Also found one up, not that one, but the one on the other side, which, well, I'm not walking over there, but next one over from that one, there was a nut that was loose. Tighten that. Put air in the tire. Now, I don't know, put that in, well, it's got to be 10-15 minutes ago. Seems to be holding. I can't hear anything leaking. I can't see if there was a little nail or something. So I don't know. Considering we won't be pulling that out today to do any planting, finish the field up back. That I did the one field and I got the headlands done on the other one. I guess I'll just pull this forward, let it sit here outside the shop, see what it looks like in the morning. So find out if it's a slow leak, if it's not a leak, I don't know, but we'll go from there. But so I guess the chisel plow is ready. Oh, these scratchers on the back, I know at the beginning of the season, a number of videos ago, I had showed you that this one was broke. I don't think these do a whole lot anyhow, so I didn't even bother to get a new one. Well, now there's only 4 out of 6. Because this one is completely gone. The whole clamp system and everything is gone off of it. Not just the shank. Usually they'll break like right in here, like that one did. Down at the end, as you can see. But, I don't know. Outside ones tend to be the ones to break, because if you look down through here where they got them set, they're set kind of outside the outside shank. So there's where this is set, and there's kind of in line with the outside shank. So going around the edges of the field, they get more pressure. I don't know. Damn, Barb, you're rough on things. Flat tire, bolts missing, broke this shank right off. Let's see if she edits this or puts some little saying in there. But look, he said a tough day. Okay, I'm gonna scare people. By the way, does anyone else need a haircut? When are we gonna open up the barbershops? I mean, holy shit. I mean, I know I'm getting a little thin, but what I do have is getting a little wild and crazy here. You know, we gotta get his winter shut off here too, but time to open shit up, folks. I mean, I wrote a letter to the editor, to our local rag that I've told you about in previous videos, so I just wanted to tell you this. And I put in there, whoa, get the hell out of here, B. And I put in that letter, you notice all the people making these decisions are still collecting their taxpayer funded paychecks, and they'll still all collect their taxpayer funded retirements when they retire with benefits. But me, you, all of us, we're not smart enough to be able to, you know, go out in public and do the right thing. And, you know, and some people are stupid, let's face it. You know, you're sick, keep your ass home. Then everybody else doesn't get sick. But we're talking, you know, New York State's, the amount of deaths we've had being we're the epicenter. You know, we've had more deaths than the other 49 states put together. Now they've decided between 25 and 30% of them are from nursing homes. Well, guess what? Our genius governor was sending patients back to nursing homes. Oh, wonder how they got it. The rest of them that were there. But anyways, just wanted to show you this mop. I need a haircut. How about you? Morning. Sunday morning. There goes my cousin with the 8235R and the field cultivator. Little field cultivate. The wife just put fuel in the 8245R with the chisel plow. She's going to chisel plow. And I am going to get the tractor and planter ready and go out back here and finish planting what I was planting Friday. Like I said, I don't know if I said it or not, it's Sunday morning. Because yesterday we did nothing because we got that almost half an inch of rain Friday night into Saturday morning. So that's what we're doing. All right, the planter's full. This is 94-day channel. And then I have some little bit of 97 left that I got to plant. This is for corn on corn though. That's why I didn't plant the rest of the 97-day first, because that wasn't corn on corn seed. In case you're wondering, why did you switch from 97 to 94? It's May 24th. That's why. Gotta go put fuel in that. Fertilizer wagon's full. Sits there in front of the barn. I'm just gonna set it up there. I think I only need to fill one time to finish out back. And then I'll be moving down the road. So we will be going shortly. Having an early lunch. Cheetos. And I just ate my egg sandwich. I'm down here on this farm now, where we had the big swamp at the end that we tried to tile, that we're going to take care of this summer. So anyways, I plant this field as one. I come across down there. So that field back, boy, it's hard to point. Back there is a separate field I plant that way. This field gets planted this way. Small field over here on the other side of his driveway. Yeah, I plow this driveway in the winter too. It's a joy up that hill. S-curving driveway. Anyways, come on, why are you not showing me? Oh, there we go. It came up on a different spot. But anyways, that field over there. Where am I pointing? My cousin Dave is about ready to come out of. And then he'll be going back down there. So I'm just sitting here eating my lunch, waiting. That way I can go around this field. And then when he's all done, because there's another field way out there behind those trees, he can just come up the edge of this field with the, obviously with the cultivator in the air, and go back to the road, which is behind me, and move on to the next thing. How'd you like all that finger pointing? Try it sometime with a GoPro. It's a pain in the ass to actually see what you're pointing at. So we're getting ready to start planting here. As you can see, I got her in the ground and ready to go. Camera probably doesn't do it justice, but that piece right there is some pretty heavy clay ground. So he's hitting that twice, because it's clumpy. The bottom of this field is a little like that. It's a little clumpy, but the rest of it is in real nice shape. But we'd be planting. Doing my last time around the headlands. And I gotta fill with fertilizer. Corona! Anyways, I had to turn you off there real quick. Just coming to the headland, squaring my headland off. So I'm planting off the rest of my 94-day corn. Or actually, not all of it, I still have more at home. Planting off the rest of what's in the planter. And then I'm gonna put the I only had, I think it was 8 or 9 bags of the 97-day corn left. So that'll go in next. After this is empty, get that planted off. should finish here with what's the 94 that's in the planter now. And then the next farm I go to, I'll go back to the 94, and I've got some 89-day corn. I don't know, I don't generally go that short, but it is May 24th, and it's getting late. It's not like we're going to be done today, so I'm hoping with a chance of a thunderstorm, they're saying tonight, because we're supposed to be, all of a sudden now we're hotter than hell. We're gonna, I mean, it's like we go winter, summer, winter. They're talking, this is Sunday, they're talking like Monday, Tuesday, pushing 90. So I think I could be done by the middle of next week, but I don't know. They claim that 89-day corn is really great, so maybe I'll plant it. We'll find out. Well, if it's all I got to plant, then I definitely will plant it. So, it is what it is. Here's my monitor. I got a question for anybody who has a monitor like this. See the bar graph? It always seems to be planting at about 105%. And the population always seems to be a couple thousand higher than what you're actually planting. Now, it's always been that way. This is a Kinsey planter. My old Kinsey planter before this was like that too. I think I've had this one for maybe 3 years. Now, Ryan Cattler from Straight Pipe Acres was messaging me on Instagram here a few weeks back. He had the same exact monitor. Oh, I can't remember, Ryan, but I think it was an air seeder you had it in. So obviously this manufacturer makes them and sells them to different companies. But my question is, like for you, Jeff Raymond, since you have Kinsey planters, does yours always say you're planting at 105%? And does it always make your population a little higher than what you're actually planting? I'm planting 36,000, and this always seems to make it 37 to 38. Let me know in the comments. And for any of you non-farmers watching, what I mean by population is your plants per acre. So if I set it at 36,000, which is not exact because none of these manufacturers, I own John Deere planters for years, you can't just set it at 34 or 35 or 36,000. No, it's some weird ass number, you know, 36,210 or 35,612 or something stupid. But if you take a tape measure and you measure off 17 feet 6 inches in the field and count the number of plants, that's your actual population. And generally when I do that, it's pretty much right around 36,000. So I don't know why the monitor does what it does, but so I'll be curious. Let me know anybody else has that same issue, but it's never bothered. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Sunday night, I don't know what it is. I just brought the fertilizer wagon back. It's almost 9 o'clock. You know the drill. Subscribe if you feel the need, which hopefully you do if you're new. Give me a thumbs up, new and old. Ring the bell, you'll know when I put my videos up. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.